Okay, well here we go then. FC Tokyo have today confirmed the appointment of Arsene Wenger as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 45-year-old who's recently spent time away from club football, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Chofu Stadium. Wenger'S, who of course most famously lifted the UEFA Nations League with France in 2031, replaces previous manager Shigetoshi Hasebe. Some factions in the media had been touting Wenger'S as a favourite for the job all along, and his appointment has created much discussion around the club. FC Tokyo finished the season in 12th place in the Meiji Yasuda J1 League. FC Tokyo have won 2, lost 2 and drawn 1 of their last 5 matches. So there it is. I am officially confirmed as the new manager at FC Tokyo, and I'll be back in just a moment to run you through the squad that I've inherited. Okay, well here is the squad as it stands now. And I think I can see why they struggled last season. This is a hideously unbalanced squad, so let's take you through it. We've got 2 goalkeepers. Taishi Brandon Nozawa is first choice at 3 stars, with Masamichi Makino, the 2-star with 2.5-star potential backup. So we definitely need to consider strengthening in goal. On to the right backs. We've got 3 at the club. Kashani, Yano and Yoshi. And Kashani and Yano are not bad. Yoshi has the potential to be almost as good as both of them, but at the moment doesn't have the current ability, so I will be looking to loan him out. We only have 1 centre-back, and that is Mitsuo Okuma. He is very good at 4 stars of ability, 4 stars of potential. We have absolutely no left-backs at all, so we definitely need a couple of left-backs. In terms of defensive midfielders, we've got 6 of them, and 3 of them are definitely first team ready, and the other 3 have the potential to be. We have 2 who can play on the right of midfield. One is the 3-star Yuta Matsumura. The other one is the 2.5-star 17-year-old Takumi Watanabe. So as soon as he turns 18, I'm going to be looking to move him out on loan and use the wage budget that we can hopefully recoup to strengthen other parts of the squad. We only have 2 central midfielders at the club in Hinokio, who's a 3-star ability and 3-star potential 32-year-old midfielder. So this is going to be his last season. We've got Riku Gunji, who is a 3.5-star ability, 3.5-star potential 28-year-old. So he is going to be a key player for us. On the left-hand side of midfield, Hwang Sung-hyun is a 25-year-old, very good at 3.5 stars of current ability, 3.5 stars of potential. And Masaki Sugaya is a 3.5-star ability, 4-star potential left-sided midfielder. We've got no right wingers at all, but we do have 2 left wingers in Shibayama, who's 31 and 3 stars of ability and potential, and Mitsumasa Musaka, who is a 3-star potential 3-star ability, 3.5-star potential left winger. And then up front, we've got an abundance of talent. We've got Masamune Nakamura, who is 3.5 stars of ability and potential and is 25. We've got the 3-star ability, 3.5 star potential, 24-year-old Ryoma Matsushita. We've got Tomoki Sekizuka, who is a 4-star potential and ability, 23-year-old. We've got Mamoru Isaka, who's a 22-year-old with 2.5 stars of ability, 3.5 stars of potential. So he's probably one we look to either loan out, or if we can get a good enough offer, sell him on. And we've got, finally, 17-year-old Moruhiko Tsubaki, who is a 2.5 star ability, 5-star potential striker. So he's one that we will look to loan out rather than sell on. And I will come back to you once I've set up some friendlies and got the first bunch of signings sorted out. So I'll talk to you again in just a moment. Okay, well, it is the 23rd of January, and bizarrely, that's the day that the Japanese transfer window opens. And as you can see, we have already made 4 new signings, with 2 players leaving the club. And the 4 players that have arrived, first one is Kosuke Kondo on a free from Gamba Osaka, and he is a defensive midfielder and central midfielder, 2.5 stars of current ability, 4 stars of potential, 21-year-old under 23 Japanese international. So delighted to get him in. He should be a very solid part of the squad. Next one was Yudai Odagaki, also from Gamba Osaka, another free transfer. Another 2.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential. He's 24 and is a goalkeeper. So that is the second choice goalkeeper that we wanted. Then next one was Attila Moxey, who I didn't actually arrange. That one was already arranged for me when I arrived. But let's take a look at him anyway. He is a centre-back, 33 and Hungarian, and is a 2.5 star player. So a very solid, capable backup. He's got 66 caps for his country, so he's got a huge amount of experience, which hopefully will help us massively in the new season. And the final one is one of my signings, and that's the first one we've paid any money for, which is Owen Beck. We've paid $215,000 to bring him in from Derby. He can play anywhere down the left-hand side. Predominantly, I think I'm going to use him as a left back, and that is him now. He's 31, 3 stars of ability, 3 stars of potential. So he's going to be our first choice starting left back. And so that's the first batch of transfers. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the next lot. Okay, it's now the 5th of February. The new season is exactly 2 weeks away. And so let's bring you the latest transfer update. We've added one more player to the squad, and that is Cornelio Pedro for £550,000 from Bordeaux. And as you can see, we have seen 3 players leave the club. They are Masamichi Makino, Kohei Issa, and Takumi Watanabe. And we've managed to bring in about £600,000 plus a loan fee for Watanabe as well. And we've spent slightly more than that in terms of transfers out overall. So let's take a look at new signing Cornelio Pedro. And as you can see, he's a 25-year-old Portuguese under-21 international left-back. And he is absolutely going to be first choice and is going to be a star in this team. So with that done, I have got a lot of outgoing transfers in the pipeline. So I'll come back in around about a week's time and update you on the latest transfer business. And I'll be back with that in just a moment. Okay, another week has gone by, and rather disappointingly, we've only seen one player depart, and that is Morihiko Tsubaki, who's gone to Albirex Niigata on loan for a fee of £800,000 across the season. So I will come back in a week's time with one final transfer update. And then we will round up the pre-season results and look ahead to the new season. And that will all be coming up in just a moment. Okay, time now for the final transfer roundup before the new season starts in a couple of days' time. And no more arrivals, none were planned. But we have had another 4 players leave the club. We've had Morihiko Tsubaki, Yatsuyuki Matsuda go out on loan, and Hayato Sato and Naoto Yoshi both go out for decent transfer money for this level. So we have brought in over £1.8 million in the transfer window, and we've spent £1 million less than that. So we've made a healthy profit on our transfers in this transfer window. So let's have a look at the squad as it stands now. It is quite large, but we've got our 2 goalkeepers in Nozawa and Odagaki, although Nozawa starts the season injured. We've got our 2 right backs in Kashani and Yano, and they'll fight it out pretty equally for the first choice right back slot, although Yano has more potential, so I'll probably favour him very slightly. In terms of centre backs, we're still, I would say, 1 light, but we've got 3 in Moxie, Akuma and Fabao. We've then got our 2 left backs in Pedro and Raiki Sakai, and Pedro is the clear favourite to start. In defensive midfield, we're well stocked. We've got Kim Sang-jun, we've got Naoki Akiyama, Park Chang-ho, and Kim Young-hok, and Tsuyoshi Aoyama. Then on the right-hand side of midfield, we've got Yuta Matsumura and Takumi Watanabe. In central midfield, Koki Hinokio, Jun Utsumi, and Yatsuyuki Matsuda. Then on the left side of midfield, Owen Beck, Hwang Sung-hyun, and Masaki Sugaya. On the left wing, we've got Masaya Shibayama and Mitsumasa Musaka. And then up front, we're well stocked as well. We've got Masamune Nakamura, we've got Ryuma Matsushita, Tomoki Sekizuka, Mamoru Isaka, and Morihiko Tsubaki. So that's the squad as it stands now. And let's take a look at the pre-season results we've managed to get. And as you can see, we've had a clean sweep of wins. We've beaten FC Seoul by 2-0, Nagoya Grampus 8 in Nozawa's testimonial by 2-1. Gwangju were dispatched 6-3. Suwon Blue Wings were dispatched by 3-1. We then beat Gangwon FC by 2-0. we thrashed Jeonbuk Hyundai by 5-1, and then we finished up with a win over Ulsan by 4-0. So let's have a look at the pre-season predicted table in the J1 League and see where we're expected to finish. And they're expecting a 5th placed finish, just outside the Asian Champions League spots. So not awful, but I would like to make more of a title challenge than that. So with all of that done, I'll be back in a moment to let you know what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well, we are at the end of the episode now, so here's what's coming up on the next one. I am going to show you the first 2 matches of the season, at home to Shonan Bellmare and away to Consadole Sapporo, but I'm not going to show you that many matches in the J-League over the next couple of years. We are only here for a maximum of 2 seasons, and I want to get through those as quickly as possible and get moved on to England. So we will, once we've played those 2, I will play a whole chunk of games before I bring you back again. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.